What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here, and we are back playing Warframe. And we're jumping into mission number 2 for Chains of Harrow. And I've decided to go with my Steel Meridian Excalibur, who is one of my favorite builds in the game that I've come up with so far. And I felt like it was just a good fix. We're following a Steel Meridian kind of... it's Red Veil, but we're Steel Meridian investigating the Red Veil. Technically, we're the Tenno, but anyways, I like to tie my syndicates to some of my frames. So we are going to jump into Chains of Harrow, meet Palladino at Iron Wake. So this is on Earth. Not too sure what this is about. It looks like a completely different location. Like we're instancing kind of like a relay. So we'll see what this is about. Kind of curious. I don't know. I'm excited. It's a new location, you know, obviously with... Okay. So we got some peeps. Pretty cool. Let's go check out what is going on here.
Iron Wake. Steel Meridian has built an impressive base of operations right under the nose of the Grenier Authority. The Veil's speaker will be here, under guard. Find them.
This is kind of cool. We can turn in our insignias here and everything. I wish I could just take all these. That would be nice. But, this is pretty awesome. So we got a location now. And here's the some of the Earth Remaster stuff if you are interested. But, yeah, we got a location now where the Steel Meridian are residing. And this is pretty cool. I'm excited about that. Maybe some of this, the syndicates start getting their own location sections or whatever in the game, like relay kind of based. Leave your vessel at the door. Wow, it's telling us to leave our
Hush, Rook. This is our sacred guest. I am Palladino, holy speaker of the Veil, like my mother and hers before. We speak to the other side, to him. Without his focus, I pray he answers. Righteous realm of the harrowed stars, of hallowed chains, speak. For an age you've guarded the divide between dust and void. Speak! From within your everlasting sacred vessel, you've held the lidless eye. Speak! I cannot reach Holy Realm from here. I will need his sacred focus, a relic stolen from the temple. I beg of you to find it and return it here. Only then will he speak to us. Only then will we truly understand.
This is
Rituals will incite fanaticism, but don't be drawn in. I'm not convinced this realm even exists. I fear we'll have to play Palladino's game to find out. Ordis has been tracking Red Veil disturbances. That's the best place to start.
This is a little bit unusual for, you know, kind of like a Warframe, and it's to a degree. We've been getting into more of this like deep, dark, like abyss of you know, weird stuff when it comes to Warframe recently. And let's leave. Okay. Are we going right to the mission, or are we back to our ship? Probably back to our ship. Okay. Dialogue?
A red veil seance. How delightful. I have marked a possible red veil disturbance, but perhaps you would prefer to...
Gruesome leaves added.
Sorry. Navigation is leading, operator. Waiting. Navigation is waiting.
Strange. So, I wonder if we are, to a degree, because number one, we've been asked to leave our Warframe, which our Warframe is being called a vessel. Interesting fact there. Also, she obviously wants to deal with the Tenno directly. Interesting. The fact that we already kind of know that the two syndicates are linked, the Steel Meridian and Red Veil, because number one, they're alliance together. But it's just interesting to see that she's a Red Veil member working out of the base of, you know, Steel Meridian in Iron Wake. Very interesting. I don't know. Well, I'll continue to kind of play through this, but I like to kind of give my little opinions and thoughts about the quests as we go on. So I'm curious if we are... I don't think we're going to learn anything directly about what a Tenno is and the relationship with the Warframe, but I feel like they're kind of hinting at that right now. Maybe.
Find Rel's object of focus, child. You are close to the sacred relic. I am certain.
Okay. So we're going to seek out this relic. We're going to do our job, whatever that is, for her, and we'll see what happens. This is crazy. I feel like Rel is either, because the whole rap tap tap. I feel like Rel is either a Tenno, lost maybe in the void or something crazy like that, or maybe I don't think Rel is Orican. Part of me at first thought maybe, but I don't think Rel is Orican. I feel like Rel is a Tenno. I don't know. Maybe neither. Maybe neither. Maybe,
These messages, they express Rel's suffering. He's lashing out. I should have seen the cracks fall.
I don't understand. How would Rel know about the dream?
Great sentient queen, forgive me. But what you are, what you've made of yourself, is merely drawn from the dreams of these divine children. You are not she. You are not Margulis.
What are you saying? That Rel is a Tenno? Impossible. All Tenno are known to me. I protect them, as she did.
Oh, but not Rel. Margulis cast him out. For he was different. Our foremothers took him in and studied his teachings. We became the veil, the shroud of his blessed existence.
Cast out. I don't believe you.
The man in the wall. That is what he called it. Try to follow his voice.
okay. So we see here, obviously, he suffers while you dream, and you can see this looks like a chain to me. They're talking about the chains and all that stuff. So first off, we have blatantly just seen a link to Lotus, first of all, and Margulis. Specifically, it's interesting that what's her face says Lotus is not Margulis, whatever. That people believe have kind of been hinting at. I know previously. Interesting, but that doesn't necessarily make it true, because at the same time she was kind of saying something, you know, this person being a Tenno, and it made it sound like it's weird. And Lotus claims to know all the Tenno, but Lotus hasn't necessarily, unless because we're Margulis and just the lore with Margulis and the Tenno. If Lotus is Margulis, supposedly she knows the Tenno. Like she absolutely has like a relationship with these Tenno, pretty much. So her to not know one is very unlikely. It makes sense why Lotus may not know one if she is not Margulis, or Margulis, whatever. Because there's obviously a possibility that Lotus met the Tenno at some point after, you know, all the just I don't know.
Holy Rel was not like other children. Sound, color, touch, it overwhelmed him. Donda's hum let him focus.
Okay, so You can speculate at what you feel about the whole Margulis and Lotus thing, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to at the moment. But I do want to point out that the first time I heard this rap tap tap, I thought immediately of the Cask of the Amontillado. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's an old story. I believe Edgar Allan Poe. I can't say 100% for sure. But the person that was chained up and locked behind a wall and bricked in, and I feel like the whole rap tap tap is like he can hear from inside the wall, and she just said something about him being inside the wall, being almost as if he's been blocked off, and now she's talking about his senses, his senses being heightened, like his hearing and his smell and his whatever, and that's what happens when you are blocked in. Everything is pitch black and you can't see anything. Strange. Oh, dude. Let's keep going. Just heard the whisper say Tenno. See that shadow? It even opened the door. There he is. Strange. I don't want to talk over anything, so I'm trying to, you know, stay a little quiet, but man, my mind is racing about ideas of what is possibly going on right now. That's a Tenno. That's absolutely a Tenno. I was right. Okay. That's new. Okay, there's the Donda that she was talking about. No. Mine. Tap, tap. Tap, tap.
What evil is this? Sacred child, forgive me. I should have known the weight of the void would one day crush the light.
Interesting. Okay. No, let's not do that. Okay. Just for the sake of, once again, possibly being able to conceal ourselves, it's gonna make the battle easier.
You cannot kill this Tenno. Run! You can only run!
Oh yeah? Huzzah! Boom! Finish him! Finish him! Fatality! Okay, so yeah, we're out of luck basically with what's his face? Jerkhead? Interesting. I was just kinda firing at some of these guys. It doesn't look like they drop anything. I was just kinda curious if I could see some loot drop. But because part of me is wondering, are we gonna see enemies like this in the future? And I don't think so. Oh, my Dirija is all modded wrong, so he's not gonna heal myself. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. We obviously can't win. We were told to run, so we're gonna do that, but... Okay. This is interesting for sure. Any extra dialogue? Hi. You're dead. Okay. So he's, like, sending more of these spirits and stuff at us, which is interesting. Okay. Let's go. So he's always, like, bolting to us over and over and over again. Very interesting. Very, They're throwing some stuff at us to mess us up, mind-wise. Talking about Lotus, Margulis, this being a Tenno, locked behind a wall. I don't know, guys. Obviously, the chains and Harrow and all this stuff are connected, so...
Operator, what was that thing? Lotus, can you explain this? Lotus?
Transference energy. Fractured. It was so cold, indifferent, inhuman. If Rel was Tenno, what did he become without Margulis?
That it? Interesting. So even Lotus herself, like, obviously isn't openly willing to admit she is or is not Margulis, so there's a lot of speculation on whether she is or is not. The fact that she speaks about Margulis obviously makes sense if she's hiding it from us, but at the same time, it makes sense if she physically is not Margulis, so interesting. She's obviously, you know, descendant of not Harrow, Hunhow. So sentient, yours, just. All right, so I'm curious. What do you guys think? We're gonna continue on, obviously, but I'm probably gonna come back with my Excalibur because you know he's doing the Steel Meridian thing. I feel like he's my go-to like Steel Meridian representative as my frames. So I will see you guys in the next episode where we find out some more awesome stuff and obviously get some more questions that need to be asked and some of them hopefully answered. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time. Blah!